Guys, we're gonna stay in the same formation, all right? In our 3-5-2. All right, we only have 5 minutes on halftime with tournament, so we want to make things clear and concise for you. All right. Who are their most dangerous players? Start there.
Number 7.
Wingers.
Wingers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And number 10. The center mid number 10.
Right.
7 and 4.
Now let's call it a 10. We'll say they got a central player here. That's really quality as well. All right. Biggest thing that we need to change so far, okay, is our ability to deny passes into these players. All right. Typically that's coming from either the 8, our 11, or our 7. Okay, so those players need to be tight enough on the ball to say, okay, we're not going to let you play that ball direct in. Okay? And then these 2 players. This is the biggest issue I have on the defensive side of things is, one, our distances are so far apart. It's almost like each of you are committing to half of the field on each side and just saying, I'm just going to let you do it over there, or let Chatty do it over here. Okay? We have to be better at staying close, and we have to be aware of these players picking up balls in our blind side. Okay? If you guys can stay together and shift, and this player can be tighter on the ball, right? They won't be able to play that long ball over the top. And again, the other problem here is what? No, just we're one-on-one. We're one-on-one on our back line. All right? With dangerous wingers that are really fast and pacey, we can't allow that to happen. That's where they've created everything. Okay? That's really the only thing that we need to fix on the defensive side. I want to take these guys away, all right? And we need to re-clarify a couple of things, okay? When we get the ball in the final third, all right, let's say we're on this side of the field, weak side players have to make runs. I took some stats in the first half, and of the 7 quality chances that we had, 3 of them were goals. 2 of them came from switches of play or passing combinations, and 1 came off the dribble. All right, of the 7 quality shots that we had, 2 of them came from set pieces. All right, the other 5 came when we committed players, 5, 6 players in the attack. All right, if we can do that more frequently, we'll create more goals, create more chances to score. Something on the set pieces that I noticed that we need to make sure that we're very careful of. What does our center back do on corners? Up. Goes up. That leaves us in a very dangerous position if we don't do what now? Drop a 6 back to cover. Okay, we have to do that a little bit better. Okay, even if it's not on set pieces. Okay, even if it's not on set pieces. There was a couple of moments, all right, where we're not taking care of the defensive side when we have the ball. What I mean by that is when our left-sided center back, our right-sided center back are dribbling forward with time and space, this shape is so big and dangerous if we lose the ball. Same thing that I'm telling our 6s. We can't just all run forward just because we have time and space on the ball to run forward. Right, we have to recognize, hey, one of our center backs has stepped out of position. I'm going to sit. Now we're more like in a normal 4-3-3. Right, we just sit one of the 6s. We're protected. Okay. Last thing I will say, all right, is we need to clarify moments where we check to the ball versus when we run away from it, when we make runs. All right. When, man down. When do we check to the ball if one of our 6s or an 8 has it? Anyone tell me? When do we check to the ball?
When they're under pressure.
Bingo. When players are under pressure, we can't be running away, screaming for the ball. Okay? Now what's the opposite of that?
When they're free.
When they're free. We do what? Make runs in behind. Okay? When we have time and space, when we're free, make dangerous runs in behind, get them facing their own goal. Defenders do not like running towards their own goal. Is that correct? Where are my defenders at? Yeah? Do you like running toward your own goal? No. Doesn't like it. All right, get them facing their own goal, get our lines high, repress, and we'll score more goals. All right, questions? All right, let's break it up.